Hello, everybody, and welcome to WWE 2k25 myGM mode once again, Season 3, Week 6, 7. Yes, I know. I'm not hip to the speed square for all that stuff, so. But always a pleasure to have you all here as we are on our way to our second PLE of the season. We're basically going to have most of the details done this week, and it's actually... I guess I got to correct myself. I got to change the stream title already here. This is great. It is week 7 and 8 that we're getting into here, which is basically our last setup weeks before we get into the go home for the PLE. So therefore we have to have everything wrapped up in these 2 weeks here. So any rivalries we want to get going, we do have to set them up now, get them going, and all that great stuff here. As we, let's get it over to the GM screen so you guys can see what's going on here. We still do have a pretty healthy lead as we're going along here. It's still, it's a little tight. Where we go 57 plus 8, 7, 65,000. So it has been getting smaller. Our budget's cut in a little bit. But we did accept a couple trades that sort of grew things up a little bit here and started to build them up into a little better situation here for us. Once again, like I said, we just have to start filling in some rivalries, make them work, make them count, and let's see what we can do here as we go. But for those that know, we do have a 15-minute time limit to book each week. And but if you have any ideas on what you want to book, let me know, and we will get into it. So... speaking of getting into it, let's get to booking. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thanks for the match against Andrade. It's always better to sell these things in the ring. Great match, by the way. There you go. Got your morale all the top. And I imagine the crowd used to get bored seeing me every week. I need a bigger test. You want up against Kelani and Jordynne this week. Sure. Sure, we'll do that. At least one Ironman match for talent scouts? No thanks. We might actually have to work with these next week, so we'll do... So any other promises we got to do? Okay, nothing. These logistics here, I'm 2 weeks away from getting the stadium. We are getting the stadium next stream. But let's get a triple threat here. Let's make Trish happy. But we are going to screw around with her a little bit here. Which feud do I want to push up here? Yeah, I think we're going to do... yeah, she's got lots of stamina. We'll do that one. We'll do it as a normal. Move that up here. All right, let's take a look at what we got for our other bookings here. Got May and Grace. We got Maine and Kai, which we can move up here. Stratus and Bailey Dub. We'll deal with that next week. We could do Bliss and Liv maybe. Kaiser and Shaw would be a guarantee here. What do we have? Bronze at 48. What's Andrade at? 89. Ooh. Well, we'll definitely do this one here. Do as a tables match. See if we can get it up to a level 3 here. It's still rather low. Kaiser is only 36, so it won't be that bad for stamina. We'll put that one there. Rhea's at a 44. Bliss is at a 40. You know what? We haven't had this match. Oh. We haven't had a title match here lately, so maybe we'll do that. They're a little low, though, so maybe we'll do this instead. Because the thing you got to remember when we do these, we do get extra XP. Or we do get extra stamina for this quarter. So we could set up some rivalries this way. We are going to have to put some good matches together, though. Like you can tell Mike's off again this week because, well, he actually should have been better, but... Ooh, what can we do here? And Misery's only a level 2, so El Grande... You know what? Let's do El Grande and... Do you want to do Danielson? Let's do this one as a normal. This might be a rather flat week this week. And in terms of women... Ooh, not much for star power here right now. Bailey Dub at 70. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll do a triple threat. We'll get Lash in there. We'll get Maxxine in there. And we will get Bailey Dub in some action here. This very well could be the best match we have on the card tonight, even though there is a run-in. Boy, this is going to be nasty. You know what? I forgot. We have one other card we could play at. Let's get a title on Shaw tonight. There we go. That'll do it. We could do Cole and Oba. That's going to be absolutely pip and squip for anything. I think we do this. See if we can get that rivalry up as well. So you can get, basically I want to see in the next 2 weeks if we can get this extra little bit over here. So, all right, so we won't be able to watch the main event. That's fine. I'll put it as the Extreme Rules just so we can get a little bit of oomph on that match, even though it will suck a little bit. Okay, well, we'll definitely pick up the XP one. Tables do I have? I got one. Ollie Flatland? No, you don't have any feud right now, so... Always good to get an extra one there. I guess... The way we could fix this out Yeah, let's do that. Let's just play it safe. We got the extra power card. We might as well use it. We'll make this the tables match that gets the bonus. Make sure we only have one booked. Who's Bailey Dub got a feud with right now? Trish. And she's in a match, so I can't really do anything with her on that. Okay. I was going to see if I could schedule another run-in, but... All right. I think we got her settled here. Do we want to screw the neighbor a little bit here? No, we'll save it for next week because that next week's the big one. Is there anybody that could use an XP3? I think Braun is probably the most like. Yeah, we should get the champ up as much as we can. There we go, level 11. So we can put him up a little bit here. Let's get his popularity up every time he's in the ring. Okay, I'm off for one more week, so that's not the worst thing in the world right now. I won't use a spa card on him because he's getting 18 stamina for not being here this week. So we're basically doubling it up to 36. Do a promo next week, we'll get him up to match shape. So I think that's pretty much going to do it here at this point. Yeah, we could get all these, but like I said, I want to focus on the stadium. Then once we're done the stadium, we can go back and get the extra effects because they're not going to take as long. Okay, title match. There's no title available there. No title available there. Call out promos up the wazoo. We might have to work on doing some other stuff later. So anyway. $31,000 for the card. All the world hates a coward. We might as well get into it here. All right, fun of the smackdown. No holds barred match. Mike Bailey and Razor. SmackDown's going hard early.
Ring it.
Razor wins. Bailey out for a week. And a classic. And a title. Nice. Prime Bottle, 3,500 fans. Theory and Coffee versus Tharp and Shibata.
1, 2, that's 3.
I'm assuming this is the start of a new rivalry. Nope. Caden Carter calls out Raquel Rodriguez. At least got a rivalry started. Ospreay and Wolfgang, that would be a lot of fun to be a part of.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Ospreay wins. Got that to a level 3, like that. Waller calls out Shibata, gets that to a level 3. All right, we know where Shibata's head is in. And a tornado tag. Oh my God. Natalya is going to get injured here. She has to. Jade might even get injured. She's at 40 stamina.
1, 2, it's over.
Champs retain. Natalya out for 5 weeks. All right, well, their tag titles are toast. All right, NXT, we got Julia and Candice LeRae.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Candice LeRae wins. Gets it up to a level 3. Indy gets it up to a level 2. Gets 2 popularity there. Cruz del Toro versus Akam.
1, 2, it's over.
Cruz del Toro wins. Sucky match, but got the rivalry up. Michin calls out Molly Holly. Doesn't do much for it. That might be a level 4 already. Nathan Frazier versus Eric.
1, 2, ring it.
Eric wins. 2.5 stars. Giovanni Vinci calls out Axiom. Gets that to a level 4. Good on them. And in our main event, a fatal 4-way. Axiom, Lexus King, Luke Gallows, and Gunther. Interesting.
1, 2, that's 3. Let me hear the bell.
Luke Gallows wins. 3.5 stars. Mutiny. Kenny Omega versus Champ Kit Wilson, who's doing a fantastic job on SmackDown, by the way.
Ring the bell.
Taking advantage of a bad situation. 4 stars, okay. Yeah, no, that promo didn't work. Pat McAfee, Angel, and Buddy Murphy in a triple threat.
1, 2, that's it. Ring it.
Angel wins. McAfee and Angel get the rivalry there. Good job. Charlotte getting that rivalry up to level 4. That'll be... I hope that's the PLE match, to be honest. Tables match, Tatum Paxley, Gigi Dolan. And they're both full of piss and vinegar, so this one should be pretty good. 2.5 star. Roxanne Perez, 4,000 fans. And our main event, an Extreme Rules match, not for the titles. Elton Prince, Devon Dudley. I think that's the tag title there.
2, ring the bell.
Devon wins. 3 stars, so nothing too crazy there. All right, WCW. We need a title match on this show. And we haven't had the U.S. title crowned yet. We got the Shaw Stopper. We got Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig's looking to be a first 2-time champ here. Can the Shaw Stopper return to his destiny and win the U.S. title here on WCW Nitro? Once again, everybody, if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you tell all your friends.
The following contest is a tables match and is for the WCW United States Championship. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, Ludwig, former tag champ with Grande Americano, hasn't really taken a rest yet. And when I told him there was some gold on the line, he jumped all over it. Because if he gets a title more than Gunther, or sooner than Gunther, I think he'd be a very happy man. And also he gets to kill the momentum of one of our top stars, our top signees that was available last week. You gotta love how Trent's got some new music for season 3.
And his opponent from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 219 pounds, Trent.
I'm really hoping that this does advance the rivalry a little bit. If we can get this to a level 3, this would be a nice little mid-card feud that we could put on for week 9. Yeah, time to finally crown a U.S. champ this season. I'll be honest, I completely forgot that we haven't crowned it yet. I will say, watching tonight is a lot better than watching the NFL right now, because show stop on time. Sorry, Chris, I missed that. So, I don't mind doing these table matches. They typically go a lot quicker. Oh, God. Springboard stunner already. One thing I have noticed is we are starting to get a few more glitches going on. Well, Shaw's not even fooling around. He wants that title now. Oh, God. Kaiser not... Oh. I thought Kaiser was just going to do it. Nice snap suplex there. Springboard crossbody. Now going up to the top. Misses the drop kick. I don't know how Shaw missed it, but missed him, but there we go. You going for another table? Nope, going for a good old chair. Kaiser, I got an idea. Maybe hit him before he hits you. Something like that. And that's, I appreciate you saying your hellos to old YouTube there. Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. We do this, running through myGM has been a lot of fun. The solo run as we go along here. Next year, I think we're going to be focusing a little bit more on my universe as we get Backbreaker Pro Wrestling off the ground. Just need to make sure I find a way to get these guys included in here. So. Shaw fighting back. Oh, here we go. Is he going to get it? Oh my God, he got it! And move! Oh, did I mention I played a power card on this? And new WCW US Champion, the Shaw Stopper! Oh, this is going to be fun. Next week we'll have to do a promo to get this up to a level 4. Then we can use it maybe even at the PLE.
Here's your winner and the new WCW United States Champion, Trent.
This crowd doesn't know what to think of it. They're in shock. I just hope Ludwig isn't injured after that. He was at 40 stamina, so he should be fine, but we're definitely going to be holding him out next week. A classic. I love using that card. Up to level 3, so that's great. Rhea calls out Alexa, gets that to level 3, so we're ready for the show on that. Coming up next, El Grande Americano taking on Bryan Danielson. These guys had a tag team feud. Now they want to work on a singles feud, possibly. I want them to have a singles feud. Not that we're not seeing the same character twice. You know, let's just not say that. I actually think this, isn't this,
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the Gulf of America, weighing in at 202 pounds, Grande, Americano!
So yeah, we El Grande Americano. Oh yeah, this is the Chad Gable skin. What am I talking about? Stinky! I can't wait to see Gable come back. He's just going to be... If you guys have seen the pictures of Chad Gable in training, getting ready to come back, he looks like an absolute machine. Like, he looks like Angle when he was coming back on his comeback.
And his opponent, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 209 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Bryan Danielson!
So yeah, Danielson, one half of the tag champs with Mike the Ref. Unfortunately, the stamina of Mike the Ref went down to 0. So he had to take a couple weeks off and sort of recoup and recover. We'll work on forging a new rivalry coming out of... basically, I think the Go Home show will involve a tag team call-out, maybe. We can get something set up here for the change. But this is more about respect than anything else. I love the crowd. That's Chad Gable. No, it's not. Oh, that cheap shot there by Americano. Danielson would never stoop that low. Oh boy. 34-6 in the football game. Oh, beautiful haircut out of there from the top. Go for a lights out there, nobody home. Danielson going after the knee. Yep. Oh, tried to go for a stomp, and yeah, nobody's there. Oh, look at this gory stretch. Beautifully done here. So Danielson gets out of it. Sit out power bomb. Knee to the face. Danielson taking full control here. Then she gets to that abdominal stretch, grabbing the leg. I love how the guy has the I can't see sign. Pile driver. That might be enough. Gets the pin. Americano kicks out. Oh, this might be curtains here. The LaBelle lock going right in. Yep, there's your tap out. Grande Americano put on a hell of a fight here. But a great matchup here for our second matchup here on WCW this week. Danielson just said they're being too strong, and this might get him in the works working towards the Showstoppers U.S. Championship. I'm sure Americano's going to say you got cheated, but...
Here is your winner, Bryan Danielson!
Fortunately, the crowd doesn't want to join him. I wonder what kind of score we're going to get on this. 2. We're not going to get a rivalry out of this? Come on now. Oh, we did. So that works for me. Weak promo, no advance. You, Dakota, come on. All right, Lash Legend and Maxxine Dupri versus Bailey. Dub. Let's see. I want to see if we can get a rivalry between Legend and Dupri, because they're the two that we signed. They're the two we got in the big trade over here, right? So. Because we ended up getting Andrade El Idolo for Swerve. And Dupri and Legend were just brought over as, it was just a straight cash trade.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring, representing Meta 4 from Atlanta, Georgia, Lash Legend.
So, apparently, 2K26 is supposed to have one of the largest rosters going, including TNA, AAA, WWE, and 200 creative spots. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to a world, like a Global Wars show.
Representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxxine Dupri.
I was wondering why everything sounded backwards. Is it just me or does Lana and Maxxine Dupri pretty much have the same face in this game? Not that their faces are that much different IRL, but I don't know, I just noticed it now with the potential of Lana possibly coming back to WWE. It'd be interesting if she goes back with her ex-husband.
From San Jose, California, Bailey.
sorry, Chad, I haven't had time to go through it and check the entrance here. The last few weeks I've been focusing on Backbreaker just because I gotta get the arena ready for the PLE. We have our second show coming up, which is gonna have their own arena as well. I'll be announcing more details on that as we get close to the date. So yeah, right now, Bailey Dub is, oh God, Lash, what did you do? Who are you looking for there? Now Lash wants to go after somebody, that's cool. Down for the cover quick. Going up that second rope, dropping down. Beautiful hip toss there. Getting the double sledge. And Lash has a chair. Maxxine, you might want to look for the person with the chair. Well, at least you got to see the chair up close. Dirty pin. Can't even win with a dirty pin. Jesus. This thing's having some trouble getting things straightened out here. Over the top to the floor. And Bailey misses the double axe. And Lash finds another chair. Maxxine, look for the chair. Maxxine, you might want to be careful here. And I guess that kendo stick would mean you're a little bit safer there. And Lash, there's what we call a receipt. Bailey runs into the rope, so Maxxine's caught in trouble there. Nice snap suplex by Bailey. Bailey went for the right, Lash went for the kendo stick. I think the kendo won. Referee out of position as usual. Quick takedown. Lash is right there, though, so. There's Lash gun. Oh, God. This is a straight old-fashioned deal. Running uppercut by Lash. Oh, God. Yeah, Maxxine, you're done. You gonna pin her or what? Let's not glitch out here. Lash going up to the top. You don't see a whole lot of this. A big splash. Now Bayley looking to take advantage. Nope. Drops the elbow. Oh, into that backbreaker. This might be time to finish it off here. Lash taking her sweet time. I don't even know if she knows how to pin anybody. Here we go, belly to belly. Unfortunately, Lash is right there to break it up. Mexican arm drag. Tried to set up for the rose plant and nobody home. Electric chair drop. Oh, God. Maxxine's dead. I get it, the collision detection isn't exactly where it needs to be at this moment. Maxxine breaks that up in the very last second. Oh, went for the chokeslam. Bayley gets out of it. Both ladies going after Lash. Maxxine go for another kendo stick. Oh, into the submission. Oh, I know what that submission is. Fisherman suplex to the bridge. 2.5. It ain't perfect unless it's 3. Oh, sit out choke bomb. Bayley, go for a pin. About 2 moves too late there on that cover. Big splash in the corner. The power slam. That might be enough. No, Bayley kicks out at 2. Surprised there isn't more double TV on Lash here at this point. Oh, nice head scissors takeover. Going up to the top. Who's your target? Oh, look out, belly to belly on the outside. These two need to finish it off in the ring. Lash is down and out there. That definitely will do it. He's fighting off a little bit more than they can chew here. They're both posing. Please don't tell me we've been glitched out here. Count him out. Count him out. That's what everybody's trying to do here. There you go. We might be within a hair of calling this one here. Oh, here we go. Rose plant. Bailey with the cover. Maxxine's out. And Bailey Dub gets the win. As soon as I threatened to call the match. Now let's see if the theory works out here. Quite often when you do a triple threat, the one that wins, the other two get the rivalry. If not, there might be some good bargaining chips coming out for the next trade window. A lot of back and forth here. Legend hitting out that choke slam into a power bomb. And that was the mistake. Legend knocked Maxxine out, but she didn't see Bailey Dub coming from the backside. And there's your 3 count.
Here is your winner, Bailey Dub.
Bailey Dub with the win. And this will be our de facto main event here. Because the last one we have a run-in, so we can't watch it, unfortunately. 2 stars. Kind of expected. This wasn't going to be one of our stronger shows tonight. Legend and Dupri, so horrible match, worked out well. Andrade calls out the champ. We got that to a level 3, so that works out great. And our main event here is Trish versus Jordynne versus Kelani in Extreme Rules match. Run in by Mariah May on Jordynne Grace.
1, 2, that's 3. Bring it.
Which allows Trish to isolate. May and Grace get up to a level 3. So that pretty much did exactly what I wanted to do. All right, let's go check out the results. We got good booking. I didn't expect amazing tonight. We got rivalries. That's what matters. We got them all building. Got a lot of level 3s. So week 9 is going to be absolutely amazing. Amazing booking for SmackDown despite their tag champ being out for a month. And they got 3s up the wazoo as well. Good booking for Mutiny. And NXT gets a good booking as well. So, all in all, pretty decent save for everybody here. SmackDown got a 119 for 13,000 fans. And $7,000 they made. NXT got 3,000 fans on a 112 and 118 for cash, so they did a pretty good job there. Mutiny got a 110 for a score, 4708 for fans, and 58,000 for cash. WCW gets a 113. 800 fans tonight. But we made over $100,000. So we're up to 788 again. Oi. So literally we barely moved, and CM Punk moved up. What, they're 38-9, 41,000. So now they're within 20,000 of us here. I look at the other two, and they are starting to slowly catch up, but they're over 100,000 behind Mutiny, so I'm not really too worried about them. So, but yeah, that's week 7. Now we got the last week going into the pre-show PLE. So this is where we got to finalize everything and get it sorted out here. So let's get booking here and let's get week 8 solidified. Sioux City, Iowa. Thank you for the match. Trish, you're so happy. Isn't there someone else in the roster I can wrestle against for a change? Sure. So you just want to face somebody else that isn't Danielson. All right. Have at least one gauntlet eliminator match this week. What do you give me? Contract negotiation? I got one of those already. All right, so most of our 3s are up. Let's see if we can get some 4s out of these. We could actually book a gauntlet eliminator here. Just to get some stamina working here. Kelani's down to 28, so I don't know if I want to use her on that. But we could do... What's Jordynne at? 80. Oh, there we go. That's what we'll do. For our main, what we'll do is we'll do... Get Mariah May there. We'll put Jordynne in the second spot. Put Maxxine third and Lash fourth. It's 50,000 though for that. I want to see if I can really make it worthwhile here. Where's Dakota at for stamina? 50? I think we do that. Still not amazing, but still... We'll book the rest of them here in a little bit here. Let's get the triple threat. Let's get Oba in here. Let's get Cole in here. Get that up to a 4. I'm available, but I'm only 34 stamina, so I don't think we want to go that crazy yet. You know what? We do this and that. For our one-on-one, everybody's stamina so just so damn low right now. I wouldn't mind putting the tag champs in a match. Even if it is low stamina. Like we do a tables match or something. We don't even have enough bodies to do that. Ugh. We might have to put Trent in another match here. You know what we'll do for our singles match, we'll do Ollie and Trent. Non-title. Just keep that there. And in terms of tags, let's do Bailey and Lash. Do I want to use Kelani? Let's just put that in there for the moment. You know what? We'll do a... Let's switch this up here. Take Bailey out of it. We'll put Alexa and Lash. We'll keep it low stamina. We'll put it as a tables match still. Should still give us a little bit extra oomph there. See if we can get that to a level 4. Then we'll call out we should try to call out somebody at this point. That would be a badass team. We got no heels to call out right now. Well, Ollie can be one against the Giants, and then the specialist. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we can get Ollie some work finally. However, you know, I'm going to scrap this because I need to get some fans here. You're a 5 promo. Just promo it out. We'll get a tag feud set up even next week if we have to. Take a health spot whenever we can get it. Fixed match. How many of those do I have? Only got one, so I should take one of those. And the injury rehab. I got 6 injury rehab 3s. I'm good. All right. Let's see how I can start screwing people around here. It's amazing I don't have a lot of screw over my neighbor cards here to this one. So we'll give that to Punk, because Punk's a punk. Got no more XPs. We'll just... Unless we trade him, he's going to be our... He's going to get that card every time, so might as well just start using it. All right, I think we got her here. We got the run in there. Who's Trent got the feud with? Ludwig, and Ludwig's out now, so I can't even do the run-in, so. I think we got her here, so. This will be a little bit crazy, a little bit fun. Yeah, I think we got her. So a little bit more expensive. Hopefully we get a decent return out of this. I don't know the way things are going here. All right, for SmackDown, we got Wolfgang and Razor versus Ospreay and Thorpe. Razor down to 21 stamina.
1, 2, it's over. Bring it.
Ospreay and Thorpe win. New rivalry. Raquel calls out, all right. Grayson Waller and Swerve Strickland.
1, 2, that's
How's
3.
that trade working out for you, Swerve? Oh, you got the win. And a 2-star match. You're going from world title matches to that. Shibata. I think that's a level 4 anyway. Austin Theory, Jay White, Karrion Kross.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Karrion wins. 2.5 stars. Prime Bottle putting himself over. Good job. And Tornado Tag. Piper and Tiffany versus Katana and Kane. Their champion might be out after this.
1, 2, it's over. Hit the bell.
No, she's still safe. Wow. All right, for NXT, we got Axiom taking on Giovanni Vinci.
1,
Talking about somebody we haven't seen in forever.
Ring it.
Axiom wins. 3.5 stars, all right. Gallows did absolutely nothing for himself. That doesn't surprise me. Micha and Julia versus Candice and Indy.
1, 2, it's over. Bring it.
Micha and Julia. 3 stars. Anderson calls out Eric. Gunther taking out Dragon Lee here.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
Gunther wins. 3.5 stars. Akub gets the... All right. And then Omos taking on Nathan Frazier in a tables match. This is one match that Frazier can win. But doesn't. North American champ. Stays the champ. All right, for Mutiny. For the Mutiny... I think that's the second title. Angel and Pat McAfee. McAfee wins. New champ, 3.5 stars. Well, that feud got up to level 4, thank goodness. So they decided throwing Fallon Henley into this feud would help out.
1, 2, it's over. Hit the bell.
GG wins. 2.5 stars. Prince calls out Devon, all right. Ivy now, JC Jane.
1, 2, ring it.
JC Jane wins. Up to level 4, so they're ready for the PLE. Lilia does some work. And for the Mutiny Women's Championship, Roxanne and Charlotte. Charlotte wins, lol. In a 4.5 star classic. She gets those guaranteed, so. All right, so this is a tables match. Alexa Bliss, Lash Legend, Maxxine Dupri, Rhea Ripley. Let's get to it. So, for those that weren't watching earlier, we do get a power card for doing X number of shows with a 4-way, a 3-way, a tag, and a singles as our 4 matches. So this is one of those nights I want to make sure we fill that.
The following is a tag team tables match. Introducing first, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
It's interesting how they got Alexa set up here. I was trying to figure out whether this is the original Alexis or Alexa, or is this one of the other versions? It's actually pretty cool, the fact that they haven't had a chance to really acclimate her to the Wyatt family at all. Because I know that was the big story coming up. But they can still go to it.
And representing Man of 4 from Atlanta, Georgia, Lash Legend.
You can tell the ones that they really want to put over here, right? With the special entrances and everything. It'll be interesting to see how it works out with her and Nia. It really will. I hope it works out. I hope it works out great. It'll be interesting if we can get Alexa and Lash on the same page here.
Representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxxine Dupri.
I do wish on myGM if we were able to select different outfits, because like we were running back-to-back weeks here. She's got the same gear. Well, actually everybody's got pretty much the same gear. I'd like to see the ability to pick outfit 1 or outfit 2. Sort of like you would in an NHL game, right? Where you could pick the jersey before you start. Here comes the champ. We're all getting ready for the PLE next week, so having a tag match like this open the show.
And from Adelaide, Australia, the WCW Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
It'll be interesting to see what we can do with the cheat code and maybe which player we can sneak out of here. I see the Oilers are blowing out the Canucks. Oh shit, they just announced it. Bailey versus Joe next week. This will be fun. So yeah, this is a match where first team to put their opponent through a table. So I'm pretty sure Alexa wants to do that to Rhea at every chance possible here. And just Lash and Maxxine are here for convenience sake, just so Alexa can get her hands on her. This might not last long. Well, there goes that table. Having the bottom drop out. Rhea didn't hit all of it, but she definitely hit a lot of it. Lash taking out Rhea on the outside. Probably a smart move in the two here. So yeah, if all goes well, we're going to get Andrade versus Braun Breaker for the men's title. We're going to get Alexa Bliss and Rhea Ripley for the women's. Trent versus Ludwig Kaiser for the U.S. title. I think we might put Trish on the PLE. Give her and Bailey dub. Rhea almost put herself through a table there. Which might not necessarily be the worst thing to do if you... Oh, here we go. Riptide of the beauty. Maxxine looking for that one chance. A little bit of revenge from last time here. We're all sniffing around the table. Just not getting in a position where they can actually use it. Oh, never mind. Rhea just said that's enough of this. Champ establishing dominance as they're going into Money in the Bank here in just over a week's time. Well, 2 weeks' time, I guess. Great little matchup to start off here this week. As we spin, you can see everybody just getting as many shots as they can as they move things forward.
Maxxine Dupri and Rhea Ripley.
They look like complete opposites to each other here. I sort of like it. Nice to see Maxxine get a victory, though. After last week not being involved in the decision whatsoever. Oh, God. 2-star match to start. This is... Well, you know what? I sort of expected it. That's why I got the next match planned the way I do. There's a rivalry there. Trish calls that one out to a level 4, so that'll work. Ollie, Flatland, Trent, Shaw. Folks, there's a reason why I put this kind of match here after that last one. Because, yeah. Thing is, we're so low on stamina right now, we can't really...
One fall, making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 145 pounds.
You can't really do a whole lot with them when everybody's down so low on stamina this week, and you get that extra bonus of like 18 for letting people sit out for this week and next week. So hopefully we can build people back up to where they need to be here. Because for anybody cutting promos or sitting out to get an extra 8 stamina.
And his opponent from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 219 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, Trent.
Who would have thought those words would be coming out of the mouth of Justin Rock, or sorry, Mike Rome here. Said Justin Roberts for a second. Wrong promotion. All right, this will be one fall. Should be rather... can see Trent just try to establish dominance, and Ollie's just... It's amazing how Trent looks so small but wiry, but Ollie looks so much bigger. And this is just catch-and-catch-can loop here. All this catch-can stuff, and Trent just says, nope, you going over the top. Oh my God, oh my God, springboard shooting star press off the top to the floor. That's a way to get going here. Ripcord knee. I think Shaw's had about enough of this. Just making a double count out even. Wouldn't even hurt my feelings. But Trent don't play that way. Trent getting ready, sizing up Ollie here. Superman punch lands on target. Ollie just getting absolutely nothing here. As soon as I say that. European uppercut, back kick. Nice little combination there by Ollie. Trent just said, nope, we ain't playing that game. There's a little sling blade action. Look at a drop kick. I think Shaw's about done with this. Looked like he was going for his Canadian Destroyer, but... Slice bread! Slice bread! Down for the cover! Because they don't pin the champ on his first match as champion. Big splash off the top. That might be enough. Yeah, no, Trent's done. And Ollie just got himself into the U.S. title picture. Trent, your shaw's been stopped. My goodness, what the heck? There it is, the 3 count.
Here is your winner, Ollie Flatland.
I'd assume this is probably going to be a 1-star match. Wouldn't hurt my feelings. Keep the bell curve in check. We got a lot of empty seats tonight. This crowd does not like Ollie whatsoever. There we go. Told you that's what we get. 10-star match. Bell curve maintains. Bailey gets that feud to a level 2. We're going to have to use that one for our next PLE, I think. And then this one here, Oba, Femi, Cole, Quinn, and Andrade. Braun Breaker ain't having Andrade work at all. Unless he's going to be beating the piss out of him himself.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Andrade still wins. 2.5 stars, all right. Danielson get me 3,500 fans, so I'm happy with that. All right, time for our main event. Triple H wanted a gauntlet eliminator. I'm going to get him a gauntlet eliminator. Mariah May, Jordynne Grace, Misery Main, Dakota Kai. This has got to be who might actually get a shot after Alexa for the Women's Championship. So, as we enter into our main event, once again, everybody, thank you for being here today. Appreciate ya. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube to hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
The
Tell
following
your friends,
contest
enemies.
is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner. And from
Oh, that's right. Mariah got lives with it. So just a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, we do have our myGM every Friday. Our season will be wrapping up here in the next few weeks. We do have Backbreaker Pro Wrestling that comes out every Monday over on the YouTube channel as well. We will be having a second Backbreaker Pro Wrestling show, but that'll be coming up on the Fridays on YouTube. Once we're done myGM, we're going to move on to that for Fridays. So. But once again, everybody, thank you for being here.
From Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace.
Nice to see Jordynne in the game. And not having to be a DLC character. It is funny that we're doing the Mariah May, Jordynne Grace feud just because I believe it's shits and giggles for the feud that they had going on when we started. Yeah, so these two will start, and then every 30 seconds we'll have our third competitor come in, Misery Main, and then the last competitor will be Dakota Kai. And then as they get eliminated. Last one remaining wins. Looks like Mariah doesn't. Sorry, I almost got caught on WWE side. I like how just randomly, like the music comes on, the entrance comes on. And they take their time getting down to the ring, it looks like. And the music stays on until they make first contact. So yeah, they don't put a lot of time in this. I would like, if we had the option next time, I would like to make it a lot longer. Oh yeah, these two know each other way too well here. And Mariah just said, I don't care. Welcome to the main event, folks. Action all over the place here. Joining Mariah back into the ring. Jordynne doing the Samoa Joe on Mariah. Uh-oh, big drop kick. It's a mate. Dakota went after Jordynne. Hello, that's something maybe we can use for the future. World's strongest slam by Jordynne Grace on Misery. Mariah made for the cover. Just a 1 count. Ripcord knee. Well, I can't let Jordynne get the upper hand in any of this. Here's how you beat people up. One thing about these, just getting the focus of each other is just so tough. World's strongest slam once again. Beautiful suplex. Running power slam. Misery might be done. Good cover. Referee, of course, out of position. And out of her mind, which isn't made. Oh, alley-oop action there by Dakota. Dakota just protecting herself right there. Dakota down to the cover. Coming through the ropes, off the ropes, drop underneath. Little trip up there. Dakota now looking for some toys. Little kendo stick to the back. And Mariah, don't care who you are, friend or foe, you want to eat that kendo. Sunset flip into a stretch of the outside. Here's a reverse Nikita clutch here, inverted by Dakota there. All these ladies going for broke here tonight. We about to get our first elimination in the match here. Dakota looks primed and ready. Oh, went for the kick and missed. That's not good. Oh, it looked like Dakota was going to steal a finisher. Instead, Storm Zero. Into the cover. I think Dakota's done. No! Misery looking to take advantage. Rolling elbow to the back of the head. Dakota smart enough taking her time on the outside, trying to give her a second to regroup here. Get off the ropes. Oh, look out. Beautiful gut-wrench slam there. Torture rack bomb into the pin. I think Dakota got to be done now. Yep.
Dakota has been eliminated.
So now Jordynne Grace has to take on Misery Meyer and Mariah May. Vader bomb. I think Mariah would have been down for the pinning if Misery wouldn't have gotten away there. Nice little spine buster there with a bear hug. You do all the posing you want. You ain't gonna dodge that doing that. But Jordynne's got to get one of these two back up in the ring. She get one of these two back in the ring and eliminate, get it down to a one-on-one. Decide, let's go for a random spear on the outside. Mariah lost a little focus there, and that might cost her here. All right, we didn't see what happened, but it mattered a lot. You ladies, you do know you have to get back in the ring to win. Oh, here we go. Mariah looking to take advantage. Oh, missed. Jordynne's like, how did I? Oh, God. Here we go. Mariah might be out. Oh, just a two. Oh, Mariah. They're going to be gone like fire. GTS. Into the cover. That's going to be good night, Nurse. No! Only two. Had a bit of a hissy fit, and Jordynne just said, no, I'm going to hit you right in the face. There we go. Grace driver right into a pin. That's got to be it for Mariah. 3 finishers now.
Been eliminated. The next fall will win the match.
Uh-oh. Jordynne. I think the most unlikely person winning this might be coming up here. Oh, God. GTS right to the face. Jordynne's bleeding. Misery Main wins our main event. Which actually works out for us because we get a free three-week contract extension with her then. Very back and forth, man. Honestly, I would like them to set it up so that the intervals can be longer. But 30 seconds isn't a whole lot. Let it be like 2 minutes. A minute, 2 minutes. I know in the Royal Rumble, when we did on Backbreaker earlier this week, we did have to take it down from 2 minutes to 90 seconds because, well, eliminations started happening way too quick in the middle of the card. So then you're literally just having one-on-ones constantly going through. But for here, I'd like a little bit of a gap. And maybe they could set that gap up so we possibly could eventually get a Iron Survivor match.
Here is your winner, Misery May!
So the unicorn of WCW Nitro gets the victory here. Looking as pleasant as always. And now she gets to rub it in the face of Dakota Kai. So Main and Kai got up to a 3, so we basically did everything we wanted to here. So the card, while it didn't look out great, it turned out not bad. So let's see how it looks. Good bookings. So we got a level 4, a level 1, a level 2, two level 3s, and 2 more level 3s. So that looks pretty awesome to me. SmackDown got a good booking. How much stamina does... How do you only lose 15 stamina on this match? Tornado Tag's supposed to rip it right off of you. All right. So 1s, 3s. Mutiny got good booking as well. They got a bunch of 4s. And a poor finale for NXT. I wonder why. All right, let's go take a look at the numbers. SmackDown, a 108 for 500 fans and 63,000 cash. NXT gets a 112 for 3,300 fans and 118,000 cash. Mutiny got a 117, 5,000 fans and 122,000 cash. WCW got a 105. We lost 2,500. How do we keep losing fans? That's what I want to know. All right, and we're down. We got 800,000 in cash. We'll take that for commissioner goal. We got a Vito Champ for the Rising Stars. So Punk is basically taking us down to 40,000. I don't know why it took me so long to do that math. We're down to 40,000 in terms of fan discrepancy. It's getting tight. Like I said, I want to get myself in the Hall of Fame ASAP, but things are getting a little bit dicey here as we go along here. I gotta step it up this week. But, yeah, let's bring it back up here to a face picture here. That's going to wrap it up here for week 8. Week 9 is the go-home show, so we are going to have some feature matches. Barring any power cards, we are going to have Breaker and El Idolo, Alexa and Rhea, Shaw and Kaiser will be 3 of our feature matches. We'll probably do Main and Dakota as long as their stamina is okay. And then, yeah, one more match on the card to fill that out. And then we got Money in the Bank the week after. So that'll be in 2 weeks' time. But as always, folks, that's going to wrap it up here for the YouTube side here. So for those watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Throw a comment in. Say which matches you want to see. Who do you want me to trade for? And all the what specific stipulations you want to see. But for those on Twitch, hang on a sec. We'll wrap her up here in a moment. But Once again, everybody, thank you for being here. And always remember to be part of the solution. And we'll see you here next time on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. Take care, everybody.